Hello and a very good morning to everyone. My name is Ishwaran son of Saranan. I am 16 years old and I study in SMK Methodist ACS Paribunta. Today I would like to talk about a book that I read recently called Mr. William's Dream. The book is authored by M.H. Neo and is a Pustaka Ilmu Cemerlang publication. The book is only 40 pages long, which makes it fairly light and small, meaning that it can be carried around easily wherever you want to go. The book also uses fairly simple English, meaning that the message of the book can be easily understood by the reader. The book is also fairly cheap, coming in at only Rm7 ringgit. You can buy the book at a bookstore near you for an affordable price. The book follows the story of Kent, a student who is fairly athletic and well-mannered from a young age. Kent is often ridiculed by his peers and teachers at school, being called names and so on. But amidst all of these people, there was one man who truly respected him. That man was Mr. William, Kent's teacher. To some, Mr. William may come off as strict, but to Kent, he is his favorite teacher because Mr. William is the only man that truly respects him. One day, during assembly, it is announced that Mr. William will be retiring soon. When asked what he would like as a send-off gift, Mr. William said that he would like to finally win the cup championship. Mr. William is the school's football coach, and he would often lose to Wellington School when he went to the finals. Everyone laughed it off as a joke, saying that a small school like theirs will never be able to win against Wellington's. But you could sense the determination in Mr. William's voice and face. You could see it. Mr. William had a grin on his face, almost as if he wanted to say that he'll prove everyone wrong and he'll finally win the championship. So Mr. William wasted no time and went class by class and tested the students to see if they had the mind of a footballer. Time arrived where Mr. William came to Kent's class. He gave everyone a hard quiz question, who only a few people were able to truly solve. The class broke into a dead silence because no one was able to truly understand and grasp the question. They weren't really able to solve the question, they weren't really able to think around the question. But suddenly, amidst the deafening silence, a voice erupted. It was none other than our main guy, Kent. He raised his hand and said that, "Sir, I had solved the question." Mr. William had a surprised expression on his face. He looked at the paper and said to Kent that he is a great asset. He will be a great asset to the team. When asked why, Mr. William said that Kent is able to think quickly on his feet and able to solve the problem by thinking around the box instead of the traditional way. In football, that is extremely important. Mr. Williams said that Kent will be an amazing asset to the football team if he trains with him. So Mr. William invited Kent to join the football team. But Kent was reluctant. He didn't really want to join the football team because he wasn't really interested in football. Kent thought day and night, thinking and contemplating whether he should join the football team or not. In the end, he decided to join the football team for Mr. Williams' sake and to finally allow Mr. Williams' dream to be achieved. Kent went with Mr. William and trained day and night vigorously on the field. Every day after school, he would go to the field to train with Mr. Williams. One day after school, when he was playing a friendly match with another school, he suffered a great injury. He suffered a sprained ankle. Kent sat there, depressed and demotivated. It almost felt as if all of his effort was wasted. Nothing was put to good use. In that moment of depression, Mr. William came to him. Mr. William put his hand on his shoulder and said to him that, "Son, in life, sometimes you will put in all the effort. You'll go train day and night. You'll chase behind someone day and day and day. But suddenly, you'll face an obstacle. In your case, it's an injury. Maybe in a relationship, it's an argument. In any case, when you face these obstacles, your entire world will seem as if it's going to crumble. It's wasted. It's nothing. But in that moment of depression and in that moment of hardship, you should never ever give up, son." Mr. William told Kent to get up, get well, and get back on the pitch once he's okay." These words, uttered by Mr. William, sparked a fire in Mr. Kent's heart, a fire that is burning hotter and brighter than ever before. After a week, Kent came back on the pitch, ready to win the cup championship. He trained with the team, although he wasn't able to run up and down the football field like he used to. Championship day came, and Kent School was able to make it to the final. Kent School was facing the Wellington School in final. It all came down to a penalty that Kent had to take. It was not all or nothing. Kent took the penalty and he scored. He scored the penalty and fulfilled Mr. Williams' dream. With that, the story ends. The story beautifully explains why one should be passionate about something in their life. Everyone should be passionate about the things that they truly want in life. For example, in the story, Mr. William is passionate about winning the cup. In life, you should be passionate about your ambition, your parents, someone you like, or any other thing of importance. Because only with passion and willpower can you truly achieve something. Other than that, the story also teaches one to be extremely hardworking and dedicated to their cause. Kent, when he was faced with an injury, was demotivated. He was depressed, but he didn't give up. He listened to Mr. Williams' word and persevered. This perseverance that was deep within him allowed him to win the championship and the cup, fulfilling Mr. Williams' wish. I believe that everyone should at least read this book once, because I believe the message in this book, although it may seem simple at the surface, is an important message that should be heard and understood by everyone. I believe if we truly understand this message, we'll be able to do great things in life, and we'll be able to build a better Malaysia. As the saying goes, Mr. Nelson Mandela once said that if you truly want to change the world, change the education. Use education as the power to change the world. Read books, get educated, and change the world. With that, I end my book review. Thank you.